If Peter Obi is the president today, we won't be arguing about this tax reform bill, Ibrahim Abdulkarim announced to the news in full. In an interview with Arise News from 8/22, Ibrahim Abdulkarim, Director General of the Big Tent, reflected on Peter Obi's pragmatic approach to governance, suggesting that his presidency would address pressing issues like infrastructure deficits and economic inequalities. Abdulkarim noted Obi's attentiveness to detail during his visit to the northern states, highlighting his ability to connect policies to real-world issues. Exactly. We know that this person is their president, but they don't do as they want to for us now. Abdulkarim recalled a road trip with Obi from Kano to Jigawa, emphasizing the dilapidated state of the road and the resulting impact on workers commuting between the two states. See, a road trip. Have you ever heard any governor or president going on a road trip in this country? Never. It is always by flight. Private jets. They never go by road. And that is why they don't know how bad those roads are. They don't care. They don't fix it. He contrasted this with the proposal for a costly coastal road, arguing that Obi would prioritize fixing critical structures before embarking on new projects. He praised Obi's ability to gather first-hand observations, demonstrating a governance style rooted in data and real-life challenges. If Peter Obi is the president today, we won't be arguing about this tax reform bill because the North is going to be producing, yes, and things are going to be captured. He is a person who is very good in talking numbers. He has been moving around. We went from Kano to Jigawa with some few months ago, and then when we were going on the road, one end of the road has been abandoned, and at the other end there is a lot of potholes. We discussed that instead of us taking away 16 trillion and building a new coastal road somewhere, we could fix just Kano to Jigawa, where a lot of workers stay in Kano and work in Jigawa. That road is needed, and those people in power now, they will not go and fix it. The road is very, very important, but no, they won't fix it because they don't pass the road. They rather go by flight. Always going by flight, private jets, flying private jet up and down. They're supposed to be going by road so as to know the conditions of this road, but they will never do that. He is not just moving around, he's trying to take in the observation of what is happening, Abdulkarim concluded. Godwin Obioha says, thank you for a good observation. It's good to say the truth and nothing else. Stanislas Ekega says, I cry for my people. What with this horrible level of tribal and ethnic hubris? Who did us this thing? The young one has heard his views about Peter Obi. Then low life started firing ethnic bombs. Don't mind them. So sad for this nation. There's a massive need for the right orientation. People are entrenched in ignorance and crudity, as in it has really eaten too deep. The way they've used tribalism and religion to do us in this country, that every time you have to fight, is religion, his tribe, is because he wants to be the president in 2027. That is why he's saying that. A whole lot of talk. Wahala. Femi Teniola says your dilapidated road from Kano to Jigawa got spoiled yesterday. Buhari was president for 8 years, constructing non-valued airports in Katsina, erecting military university in Borno, and billions of dollars being wasted on vehicles to Niger government. A new road to Niger Republic without recourse to legislation that cost billions of dollars does not strike your attention. Okore frankly says, did you vote for him? Maybe now. Isaiah 1 verse 19 was the solution, but the verse 20 is playing out because of Nigerians' disobedience. Don't mind them. Chukwudi Okoye says, stop regretting what you did with your clear hatred, thought because it is medicine after death. Emeka Meskana says, until the North change from Namu politics and religious sentiment when it comes to governance, then they will begin to get it right. Yes, so we need to stop that religious sentiment and tribal sentiment. He's not from my tribe. I cannot vote for him. I don't trust him. All those kind of talks. When probably that person is a vice president and God ordained president for you, but because of tribalism and religion, whatever, you don't allow that person to enter. Forget the fact that people are rigging election. No. Still, we still have to discuss that issue. This tribal issue, this religion issue, it needs to be discussed and it really needs to be resolved because we cannot continue like this. Zayama says, Obi is gone sent to Nigeria but not didn't want it. Good for you people. Okay. Carlo Odonaya says, the Yoruba worship admirers but hate the educated ones. Go to Ijora, Badia, Ajah, Ekpe, the Lagos Island, you will cry for the Yorubas. They would worship Agberos, calling them Babao. Wetin this one they talk? What do you mean they are worshipping Agberos? Jide Mike says, imagine how people talk. So all Nigerians pass through Kano Jigawa Road. Well, he's saying that a whole lot of workers from Kano to Jigawa. That place is very, very populated now. They are populated. Do you know how many people live in Kano? So their road needs to be fixed. Samvin Communication says your vote for Obi would have been vote for Dati too. Don't forget that Dati is very learned. Okay. Johnson Boson Fafawura says Obi would have uplifted Nigeria up as they uplifted Anambra State, that their indigenous people japa and turned Lagos to another UK and America. Wasi Alaosaka says, well spoken like the one he did when he was governor of Anambra State for years. Go ahead, we are the ones videoing you. Obi was the best president Anambra has ever had. So what are you saying? You are trying to be sarcastic. Carlo Bunaya says, Peter Obi didn't borrow ₦1 for 1 year despite the low IGR from Anambra State. Do you know the heavy borrowing and debt Tinubu left for Fashola? Don't mind them. Even now, do you know the debt he will leave when he leaves as the president of this country? We go pay gbese tire because now it is on our head. They will remove it one by one. And do you know how much he has borrowed since he became the president now? And then you've not seen anything tangible that he has done with that money that he's borrowing. Akujo Benwogo says, did you not know these things you are saying and still voted massively for President Tinubu and disdainfully rejected Peter Obi because he is Igbo? Well, I thank God the North has realized it lately. See, Obi got votes everywhere, even in the North. Even in the North, people voted for Obi. They rigged this election. Fans, let us just accept the fact that they rigged the election. Yes, some people voted for the president, but still, it was still massive rigging that got him to be the president. Let's not lie. Kenchinwe says, dear, frankly speaking, northern votes were divided among the candidates. Obi got massive votes there, but Mahmoud Yakubu happened. Exactly. It is INEC that will blame for the woes that we are facing in this country right now. Mahmoud is the problem. People really voted massively for Obi everywhere, even in Abuja. Even in Abuja, that the president is supposed to have some percentage of votes there. He didn't get it there. Peter Obi won, even in Abuja. So it is INEC that caused this wahala for us. And hopefully by 2027, we will not allow them to still do the same thing they did because they're already strategizing. Trying to plan another thing. You don't have to use your PVC to vote. You can use your slip to vote. Another strategy. I hope that it doesn't work and we don't get swayed by these people in 2027. Again, my listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.